The summers in Munich are beautiful. The palazzas are full of tourists, so Stanley and I blend right in. But even in the sea of anonymous faces, we have to be careful. Today, I was sitting in the park with my lunch when this young man with a big fancy camera came up to me. He was handsome and stylish, a real artsy type, and he asked if he could take some photos of me. Obviously, I had to say no. But then he said something that caught me off guard. He said that my eyes were the saddest he'd ever seen. Of course they are, I said. I'm Irish. I left everything on the bench and disappeared into the crowd.
Interesting. So I've never heard that phrase before, that all Irish people have sad eyes, but apparently that's a thing. So now, on top of the freezing cold, we have to worry about the ice fucking us over.
Mother begged me not to go, but I assured her it was a peaceful rally.
I do
Molly
like how
wouldn't
this
go
is
with
telling
me.
a
She was
story.
afraid the army would show up. So I dragged Stanley with me. I thought for sure he'd want to be there because his father was one of the speakers. Paddy Whitaker was an electrifying presence. People were cheering and clapping as he spoke about the end to the violence.
I enjoy how this is telling a story while playing the game.
The troubles.
I feel like this is a great way to do it.
Such conviction. I nearly wept. But when I looked over at Stanley, he was wearing fucking headphones and messing with his cassette player. He said he'd heard it all before. I couldn't believe it. He has no idea how lucky he is.
Maybe I don't want to hear it over and over again, okay? Another cave. We haven't heard Stanley talk in a while.
First the shelter. Now this lock.
Oh shit. These 5 numbers. 280. Three, 12, 8. Three, 12, 8, 0.
I've got to find a way through.
12, 8, 0. Yep.
I don't believe it. Those numbers from the journal. This makes no sense.
Fuck, man. Come on, Stanley. You got this. Oh, it ain't that cold. Quit being a little bitch like Laura Kraft, shivering all the time.
Still alive.
Just a little frozen. Shit.
Got to get warm.
I'm trying.
Got to get warm.
Trying.
Oh, this valve. Maybe.
Nice.
That's good. Oh, thank God.
So to continue up or go down? Let's go down. There's another valve over here, so I know we can... I think it's another valve, or this is just another fucking bunker. Another fucking bunker. Shit. Fuck, man. Well, Had to happen sometime, right? Am I starting at the valve? Okay.
Oh.
Let's go up. It is quite interesting how she left us clues like that.
I don't know what's wrong with that man. Stanley came into Rory's pub tonight, sweaty and out of breath. His eye was swollen, his lip was bleeding, and he looked as proud as a peacock. He and one of his no-good mates went messing into East Belfast to stir up trouble. Stanley had the brilliant idea to spray the Story Plough over a Unionist mural, but they got caught by some locals and they got into a scrap. Rory thought that was a gas and bought Stanley a pint. I told Stanley he was an idiot. What if he'd been caught by the guard or the UVF? They'd have bloody killed him. But he was just too proud of himself to listen.
Yeah, that's what men do. Okay, now where do we go from here? Nope. Back down. I'm guessing there's nothing else up, so guessing that flame over there. So we gotta go around the bunker, not going down towards the tree this time. Actually, no, there's a fire down by the tree. If we could just go straight shot to the tree, we should be fine. But us wasting time guessing to see if it's fucking there or not. Kind of pissed me off that I'm that close to the fucking tree and I died. You're good, Stanley. Oh shit, it's on fire.
My face hurts from trying to smile all night. I can't blame Stanley. There's no way he could have known. He's not that cruel. He knew I was named after Beethoven's opera and just assumed that I'd be a fan. But it was my father who loved the opera. He'd blast those records into the night and stagger about with a half-empty bottle, waving it in time with the music. It was terrifying. But I loved Stanley. So I gripped his hand and smiled through the entire performance.
Atta girl. Shit, get it, get it,
These
get it.
pipes. They must all be connected.
How the fuck am I supposed to get all the way over there? Okay. At least when I die, I don't lose the pages. Fucking Stanley can walk any fucking faster. Get there, Stanley. Get there, Stanley. Get there, Stanley. Get there, Stanley. What? Okay, that must not be the fucking way to go then. There's gotta be another pipe that I can get to. Or something. Ah, there's flames up here. Why can't I have like a fucking torch?
Is this another bunker? How many are there?
Ah, I see. Actually, I think I need to go up there. So there's probably something else up there I need to get. I could be wrong, I just want to make sure. I wonder if Stanley's wife has dreams like he does. That's why she knew the numbers. I could be totally blowing this out of my ass. I'm just trying to make sense of it all, you know?
Stanley can still surprise me, even after all this time. We drove out for a picnic at our tree by the ocean, but when we got there, Stanley pulled a guitar case out of the boot. I had no idea he played guitar. All afternoon we laid together in the grass under the tree while Stanley strummed and plucked away. It was grand. Then he told me to close my eyes. I told him he better not have any funny ideas, but he said he tried learning a new song just for me. After a few bars, it started to sound familiar, but I couldn't stop myself from kissing him before he could finish the song. I'll let him finish it for me someday.
Okay. That one wasn't as helpful as I thought, but it does add to the story, so I really can't complain. Alright, let's make a break for that corner. We're gonna stop at this pipe first just to be sure that we can actually make it over there. So I really don't feel like dying 3 times in the same spot. Or is it 4 times? If I die, it'd be 4 times. But I'm not gonna die because I'm completely fine. If I do die, that means Stanley's a fucking bitch, and I need to stop playing this game. Okay.
Stanley, are you there? Oh, it's so cold. I can't stop shivering. My leg, it's gone numb. At least it doesn't hurt anymore. I might have fallen asleep. Oh, I thought I heard voices. I don't remember what time it is. I think it'll be dark soon.
Almost there.
But I don't think I'll make it through the night. Oh, Stanley, you've got to stay warm.
Oh, God. Hypothermia must be setting in.
I forgot what Stanley sounded like.
This thing. Christ, I hope it's big enough to protect me.
From what? Oh no, not again. Not again, Stanley. Protect you from what? Gonna go up here first. Other page? Other page.
Molly and I snuck out to a party tonight. It was in full swing by the time we got there, meaning all the boys were bollocksed. Well, not all. We weren't there long when this beautiful lad hands me a beer and said his name was Colin. Oh, he was tall with bright green eyes and he wore neon-coloured runners. I asked him if it was his party. He shook his head and said that knew it was my party. Then he turned and waved his hand around like he was the great fucking Gatsby. And the first thing we saw was Stanley Whittaker throwing up in the kitchen sink. I laughed and said he could have his party back. Oh, we blathered for a while and we were really getting on when Stanley Whittaker stumbled over and asked Colin if he ever wore those shoes outside. And before I could tell him to fuck off, Stanley asked Colin if he knew I was the daughter of Michael O'Shea. I felt my legs go numb. Colin couldn't get away from me fast enough.
I don't know what to make of that one, but let's just keep on going. Honestly, I feel like Jacksepticeye should play this because, I mean, he's Irish and all, and, you know, that's just stereotypical about, you know.
the door. It's working.
Oh.
Kiss my arse. Fucking island.
I love how they say ass. Osh. What are these footprints, though? Are these footprints?
The black smoke. Nearly there. Oh no. Oh Christ, what the? Oh fuck! Help! Help me!
The fuck? It was going up and down. I don't understand. The fuck is this shit? Is this his nightmare? Jail cells. Can I look? Nope, can't look. Interesting. Yeah, it's his nightmares. I just got an achievement unlocked. Nightmares return.
No. No! I was right there. What do you want from me? Tell me what you want from me.
Am I back at the tree?
Pull it together, Stanley. The sooner you find Leonore, the sooner you can get her off this fucking island. Just find her.
I feel like this is gonna have a really bad ending.
I will not be a prisoner's wife. I will not become like those other empty wives, like my mother. I will not be looked after or taken care of, isolated. There is no light without him. He is my heart, and I cannot live without my heart. I'll do whatever it takes to get him out. I will not be a prisoner's wife.
Okay, so that's plural, so are there multiple guys like Stanley? I have no idea where the fuck I'm going. Kind of just looking for fire and smoke.
I don't know what's going on with Stanley. I'm afraid he's gone mad. Tonight I was waiting for him at Rory's pub. Rory was complaining about his fucking hand again. When Stanley finally showed up, he looked white as a ghost. He grabbed my elbow and said we had to go. I'd been there a while, so I was in no mood to be handled. I told him to sit down while I finished my pint, but he snatched it from my hand and smashed it on the floor. Oh, Rory started shouting bloody murder, and that's when Stanley went for him. He threw himself at Rory, clutching for his throat. Rory was so shocked he slipped and fell to the floor. It took all my strength to pull Stanley off and drag him toward the front door. Rory stayed behind the bar, cursing all the Whittakers.
I want to know what a Whittaker is. Okay, that's not the way to go. I feel like I'm gonna be dying a lot.
I'm lost.
Yeah, no
Leonore,
shit.
Please call. Let me hear your voice.
It's like, why is that not heating me up? Another fucking
Of course. Missing the fucking handle.
So many funerals today.
Alright, yeah.
I'll take that.
Among the dead. Oh, shit. I don't know what
All
kind
dead. Everywhere.
I don't think they're dolphins. They're way too big. Okay, that one. Guessing. Killer whale. Oh, what are those guys called?
Ah! Need to
Shit.
find another way.
That's a whale. Can't remember where I came from. Over here.
Finally, an open door.
Where the fuck is my flashlight?
Oh, great. More freezing water.
At least you have steam.
Come on.
What's the objective here, Stanley?
There's got to be some way out. Locked. Why am I not surprised?
I don't think this is a horror game, but I have that like vibe, man.
There's not much shelter. This place is bloody cold. I've got to move quickly. That's a big fucking door.
No shit. What the fuck is this facility even for? I know we've said bunker 3 billion fucking times, but
Ice now. Oh, fuck, it's cold down here. A key card.
I've been looking at that fucking thing
Let's see
forever.
if it still works.
Oh my god, I should have just clicked the fucking button. Oh my god. I feel severely stupid right now. You don't even know. Like all the mean comments
to
you're
get out
thinking
of
of
this
right now,
place.
trust me, they're right here. Alright, let's open up the door. Get the fuck out of here. Wish I could walk faster through this water. But apparently that's not a thing.
I don't like the looks of this.
Neither do I.
Hello? Who's there? Can you help?
Please state your name.
We've been in a plane crash. My wife.
Please state your name.
Stanley. Stanley Florence. But you...
File not found.
Listen to me. I'm trying to find...
Please state your correct name.
Stanley. Whitaker. My name is...
File found.
For the son of Paddy Whitaker to do something like this. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
What the
Sounds
fuck?
like you came from a different tree altogether.
What are you talking about? What are we doing here?
You know exactly why you're here.
I'm trying to find my wife.
I've done nothing wrong.
Usually I'd say that's a matter of perspective, but not in this case.
Tell me where she is.
I've only got one question for you, Stanley. Why did you bomb that pub?
What?
What's this about?
You're talking about Rory's pub? You think I
That
did
was
that?
30 years
You're
ago.
mad.
That wasn't me.
Rory was a mate. I would
You
never.
misunderstand the question. I wasn't asking whether or not you did it. Why did you bomb that pub?
Where is Leonore?
Okay, guys, we're gonna end this one here. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but you'll see in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Deuces.